Yeah, but ultimately for me, I mean, this is a shit show of a card. I just actually broke the news yesterday that former President Donald Trump will be doing an alternate commentary on the show, which is the weirdest.
That is probably the weirdest alternate commentary ever.
It's we're in the weirdest timeline, dude. Like just 20 who had on their 2021 bingo card former President Donald Trump. Like
Wait. Hold up. What's weirder? Keemstar and Fuzzy doing alternate commentary, or are you Donald Trump doing alternate
Oh,
commentary?
Sean, hands down, because at least like there was a reason for Kim to be there because he's done like YouTube boxing stuff.
I guess you're right, but I guess they did do TikTok versus hip hop or rap artist. I should say.
But like, dude, just think about this, dude. Like, imagine going back like not even 10 years. Fuck that. More like let's go 6 or 7 years. Just the headline: former President Donald Trump doing commentary on Evander Holyfield versus Vitor Belfort fight. Like what the fuck? Like what? Like what? Like it. What a timeline we're living in, my dude. Like it's so surreal.
We really did fuck up the Matrix somehow.
I'm telling you, whenever he won in 2016, everything got broken. All of our minds are broken. But yeah, if you guys want to watch that, he's going to be doing commentary, him and his son for some reason.
Wait, the tall one?
No, the Coke one. The one that always looks coked up.
Okay. That was a tall fuck.
Yeah, no, not him. It's the other one. But yeah, so I guess now we should just get into the prediction part of it, Angel. So there's 3 fights on this card. I think they're all very interesting. Like if it weren't for the last 2, I probably wouldn't watch this because the main event is so gross that I don't want to watch it. But like it's such a weird event. There's so many different angles, so many concoctions that go into this thing. It's so fucking strange, but I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna feel proud of it, but I guess we'll start off with the main event. 57-year-old Evander Holyfield. It'll be heavyweight. This Vitor was originally scheduled to fight at a 180 catch weight. Now it's at heavyweight because of the short notice. 57-year-old Evander Holyfield has not fought since his win over Brian Nielsen in 2011. Vitor 1-0 as a professional boxer, but obviously is a former UFC light heavyweight champion, former cage rage champion, so on, and former UFC heavyweight tournament champion. Fun fact, whenever Vitor was winning the heavyweight tournament at UFC 12, guess who the heavyweight champion was at the time?
Oh, man. It's Holyfield.
Evander the real deal Holyfield. So
Man.
that's your crazy how 20 or so years later I guess it'd be 23 years later their paths are gonna cross. Insane. But yeah, who do you got in this main event, dude? Like it is gonna be a real boxing match. It is gonna go on professional records. Do you think Vitor is gonna get one for the MMA guys?
You know something? Evander Holyfield had an amazing training camp. I think that Vitor gets it done in 4.
Done in 4. You think he's gonna knock out Evander?
In 4, yes. Hey, did you like my build up there?
I did. You suckered me in.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, dude. I'm also gonna go Vitor. I think for me, it depends on like how Vitor is gonna go about this. If Vitor goes in there trying to put on a show.
What do you mean? Vitor's coming to kill. Have you not seen Vitor?
Well, okay, it's like if Vitor's coming to kill, he's gonna knock him out, obviously. But my point is, like, he's going there for like a show, and he's just gonna try and like play to the crowd, and not beat up like a man on AARP. Then like it'll just be a decision. But like I don't know, dude. If he's going in there for the kill, he's gonna knock him out. It's gonna be gross.
He could accidentally hurt him, dude.
He could, and that's the worst part about this. Like, whenever it was Mike and Roy, at least both those guys are like in the early 50s. But Evander's like, he's had to retire multiple times. Like, he's taken a lot of fucking damage, dude. Like, he had to retire due to heart difficulties. Like, his speech is like kind of slurred. Like, it's gross, bro. It's gross, man. Like, I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna feel good about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna take Vitor too. Like, I think he's gonna get another one in the MMA column. Like MMA, these MMA boxing fights are so strange to me. I think Vitor gets it done though. I don't think it's gonna be clean. I don't think it's gonna be pretty. But like, there's a point of diminishing returns. Like, whenever it's like these older boxing guys against MMA guys, I'd still normally pick the older boxing guy if he was like 48. Whenever you're 57 years old, bro, like that's a tough ass, man. Especially on short notice. Like, he's originally supposed to fight Kevin McBride, who's like a slow prodding bigger guy. Vitor's like around Evander's size, but dude, he's lightning quick and he's on all the Sazul. He's peeled out of his fucking tree right now, my man. So I'm gonna take Vitor, probably via finish inside of 4 rounds, like you said. Co-main event though, this one is the real main event. Can we agree on this?
Banger.
It's an absolute banger. Anderson Silva, who's kind of having this second career renaissance, so to speak, after his UFC run is over. He went into boxing and dominated Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., who was a former world champ, dude. Like, that was a tough ask. In Mexico, nonetheless. He beat him in Mexico. And, you know, that was a complete domination. And now he's back, dude, and he's fighting Tito, the Huntington Beach bad boy, Ortiz, dude. What are your thoughts on this matchup? Like, what a strange fight.
I guess Tito needs money. And it's a fucking name for Anderson, so you know it works out for both of them, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's weird, but I'm interested. Like I'm kind of interested, dude. Like I'm
invested.
Yeah, I've watched some of the Triller. Full credit to them, dude. Like they are clearly not a well-run organization, but their documentaries, like and like the way they build fights, they got it down, dude. Like. I talked about this in the build to the Mike fight and also the Jake Paul event. Like they do shit right. Like they get you intrigued for good reasons or bad reasons. They got you intrigued, and they have me intrigued in this one. Do you think Anderson gets it done? How do you think so? And so on and so forth.
Yeah, I think he takes a decision. I don't think he'll put out Tito.
Yeah, I'm gonna go same thing here. I think Tito. He's aged better than a lot of his peers in the MMA space. If this is MMA, it'd be different, but I'm going to go take Anderson, dude. I think he's going to move to 3-1. And I think, you know, the world is his oyster, dude. Like, it's crazy to me how, like, a 46-year-old Anderson Silva, he has the world in the palm of his hand, dude. The boxing world. Like, this fight does well. Depending on how he looks, who knows what's next. Anything could be next. Last fight, though. And by the way, I feel like I should point out here, there's actually a very, very good, like, opening fight on this card between two, like, I don't want to call them young prospects, but, like, two very, very good guys in Andy Vicezes and Joan O'Carroll, which I believe is, like, a WBA title eliminator fight or something. Like, and that nobody's even talking about that one, and we won't even talk about it either. But
no.
The next fight up, David the Haymaker Hay making his return against Joe Fournier, dude. What are your thoughts about this matchup?
Bro, we already talked about this. I'm interested in it. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool story. Like, imagine, this is very out there, but imagine, Josh, that you have a buddy who's in MMA. He's old. You know, he's on the older end. You both are on the older end. And he's like, he's been retired from MMA. He's a solid guy. He's a champ. Pretty good guy.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, let's say, you know, obviously you sadly don't, but let's say, you know, you dabbled a little bit, right? You've done your little thing. And you're like, I think I could take you. And you're like, and then your homie's like, I'm a champ, bro. And you're like, I don't know. Give me a chance. Like, that's kind of cool. Like, I gotta give it. It is a cool little story. I fuck with it.
I fuck with the story too, dude. Like, just the whole. I mean, David Hayes talked about the story. I think he talked about it when this fight originally got announced. But basically, they were just sitting around at dinner, and you know. David, like they were talking to somebody asked, well, how would a fight go with you too? Because Joe Fournier is obviously he's done a little bit of the boxing, and David Hayes a former champ. David was like, you know, it'd be a fun fight, you know, it'd be a good fight. And Joe's just like, I knock him the fuck out, just something like really out of the blue. David's like, whoa, what the fuck?
What the fuck, man?
Yes, I gotta teach him. Like it's just
you gotta teach him, yeah. You
gotta show
you
him.
Reach, I teach.
And now they got me intrigued, dude. I'm like, I'm into it, like for that reason alone. And I love me some David Hay. So you gave I'm pretty sure you've talked about it a little before, but David Hayes probably gonna win this, right? Like he has to.
Yes, dude, we saw him. The fuck?
Fair enough.
I'm telling you, dude, all these people are looking juicy lately. I need to get on this shit they're on.
Right? What the fuck are they feeding that man? But yeah, dude, shout out to David Hay. Like I hope he goes out there and gets the win. Because his career ending the way it did was so fucking sad, dude.
Josh, there's no fucking way this man loses to Joe Fournier. There's just no fucking reality.
He shouldn't.
No. Don't say that.
I mean, he shouldn't. Like, he should not lose.
He's going to win.
But, like, I don't know. Like, weirder things have happened. You know what I mean?
Like what?
And Donald Trump commentating on Evander Holyfield.
Oh, I don't need. Well,
Anderson Silva beating Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Like
I mean, I don't think that's like so.
Okay, I know. I'm just we went over last week, but you know what I'm saying here. Like,
that's like one of the greatest strikers ever be in MMA versus a guy who lacks maturity in boxing.
I will say this,
but
though,
has some good talent.
David Haye is like he's older than him and he has a lot of injuries. That's the only thing that makes it interesting. But if he's even like a quarter of what he once was, yeah, you should smash him. But I'm not sure how healthy he is going in.
Smash. Habib smash.
Smash. He glassed him.
I saw that.
You saw that?
Yeah.
So fucking funny, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, so that's all of the main fights on this card. $50 on Saturday night if you want to see this strange fucking event.
Fuck yeah. Take my money. Take my credit card. Take everything.
Take everything. Is there anything else you want to talk about on this card before we close out?
Nah, nothing, man. We fucking threw that shit down. I'm so ready for next week, man, for the biggest fucking UFC event of the whole fucking year. Ryan Spann.
I thought you forgot for a minute. I thought you were talking about, like, I was about to be like, dude, pay-per-view's not until 2 weeks. But yeah, like.
You're like, dude, chill out, man. You're selling
like,
them on it.
It's like, I know you like Anthony Smith and all, but god dang.
Dude, Anthony Lionheart fucking Smith, dude, out here beating fucking home invaders. Like, the fuck? Like, yeah, dude. Like, Ryan Spann is about to get these fucking, you
know. Yeah, dude. But yeah, very fun event this weekend. Triller, dude, they got me intrigued, dude. Like, it's not good. It's gross matchmaking. But, like, I kind of like these gas station fucking... I call them gas station fights. You know what I mean? Like...
But dude, what's worse, fucking BKFC or this?
Oh, it's a toss-up.
It's about even, right?
No, it's the top... I'd probably give this, in terms of grossness, I'd say Triller for this card. If it wasn't Evander, if it was just another washed-up guy, I'd say BKFC. But just because it's Evander Holyfield, he's like literally like.
You're lucky Holyfield isn't fighting in like BKFC against Diego the Nightmare Sanchez.
Man, that's something. That one's not gonna happen. Apparently they're looking at. I don't remember the guy's name who's gonna fight Diego, but it's not gonna be that.